Hey all, we have Renata here today, and I invited her to give her the floor for presenting a new case study she has recently been working on, and it's about applying for a mortgage via mobile app. Renata has got interested in fintech domain because she wants to potentially transition there. And for that, she decided to go this extra mile and have a deeper dive into this industry and just research more about mortgage, how people choose what mortgage, what program to take, and how they actually go through all the application process and how they pay it off. So let's listen to what the process was about and what results she got. And on that note, I'm passing the floor to Renata.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. Today I would like to present my project dedicated to applying for a mortgage via mobile app. And I want to tell you how I came up with this solution. First of all, while brainstorming, I had different thoughts and different problems that people might face during the mortgage process. For example, I thought that mortgage process is confusing and complex, and that people have to visit banks all the time and many times, and also that there is lack of clear instructions on how to get a mortgage and lack of trust and transparency. And also, I thought that too much conflicting information online and offline as well, and also there is difficulty understanding financial definitions. And I decided to focus on one problem, and it sounds like this. People put in a lot of effort to get their mortgage information, facing confusing data at banks and online. And of course, I had to take it out. I wanted to check my hypothesis, but first I started to explore how can I solve this problem by creating a new app or expanding a new feature in an existing app. And I decided to choose Freedom Bank. This is a Kazakhstani bank, and it's a very fast growing and fast developing bank. Moreover, they have an option to apply for a mortgage using their website. So I decided to focus on this bank and to expand their feature to apply for mortgage via their mobile app. And of course, I wanted to check my ideas, my hypotheses, and I conducted in-depth interviews with 6 participants overall. So I had 4 interviews, and because 2 of them were couples, and all of these people had taken a mortgage loan quite recently. And I got very interesting insights. So first of all, my main hypothesis about the mortgage process was not confirmed because actually mortgage process is not so confusing as it would be. 90% said it was very easy and they understood all the steps because usually when they're choosing an apartment, they got all this information from real estate agents, from some companies, and even from friends. Next, choosing a bank was not also difficult because when they consider different specific residences, usually some real estate agents recommend specific banks with some benefits. It was interesting, even though people didn't find the mortgage process confusing, 20% said that they had some challenges during the mortgage, especially with the insurance terms. And also 20% that they had some challenges at banks because they didn't understand clearly about some documents, but as a result, they could resolve these problems. And last, all of them like the idea of smart notifications and some payment tracking, and they said that it can help them to simplify the mortgage payment process. So here you can see some insight I got. First of all, as I already said, apartment sellers recommend banks with good terms, so they don't choose banks. Also, user found clarity for agent and bank employees. User welcome mobile app mortgage, so they're likely to apply for a mortgage at banks especially when they already have accounts. And also, as I already mentioned, some people find clear insurance information a little bit hard. And all of them like the idea of chatbot assistant, and usually they really prefer this help to simplify the process, but they do prefer still human help for more complex issues. So based on this research and insight I got, I created a more targeted persona. Here you can see a young family living in Kazakhstan. They're looking for an apartment and they want to take a mortgage loan. So here you can see their pain points. They're concerned about possible changes in insurance terms and conditions, and also they try to balance mortgage commitments with other family financial obligations. And next, I want to show you CGM number 1. So basically, here are steps they want to go through the mortgage process. So from excitement, when they want to take a mortgage, to some anxiety because they have to compare mortgage offers to the bank, submit an application, they need to pay overall. And here, what I suggest. So first of all, if I will provide some educational content and comparison tools, I will help them to compare mortgage offers. And if also I will provide personalization and customization, they'll be able to choose our bank and the right mortgage program suitable for them. And also, if they'll have an opportunity to apply for a mortgage via mobile app, it will be simpler and faster. And if I will provide some notifications and auto alerts, they will never miss deadlines and they will pay off on time. So what is the app? How it looks? I didn't invent a bicycle, so I just took an existing interface of Freedom mobile app, but I did some changes. First of all, you can see here the homepage and products page. So all your products are in one place, like accounts, cards, mortgage loans, and so on. And here you also can take mortgage loan. Next, you have to choose a mortgage program. There are 4 of them, and you can read about each program in detail. In addition, you can check out statistics about this process, like how many applications were gotten, how many clients, and so on. And also, you can calculate all costs using our mortgage calculator. And last step, before the application, you can search some residents. But I want to say that this option is available only for new housing. And finally, you can apply. You just need to fill in your phone number and your identification number, so it's quite simple. And within 15 minutes, you will get a call back from bank. So now I want to focus on flow when our mortgage loan is finally approved. And every month, these clients will receive some notifications about upcoming payments, so they will never miss payment deadlines. And here you can see how this new mortgage loan will display in your app. So basically, by accessing it, you can check out all the information, like history of payments or schedule or some options, for example, how to pay off early and so on. And the most important feature, in my opinion, is analytics, because during research, I also got some insight that people usually are very interested to pay off faster. They want to consider different options. So that's why I provide here some feature like analytics, where you can see how payment schedule impacts on your payments, how remaining mortgage debts impact, and so on. And also, I suggest some strategies to help users to pay off faster. Also, you can have an access to your insurance, so you will never miss updating this process. Also, you can see some details regarding your mortgage loan. And last thing I want to tell you today, it's a chatbot. So first of all, right now, clients of Freedom Finance Bank don't have the option to communicate with banks in the app. So they have to go to WhatsApp, to write to these workers, and it can be quite challenging for both of them because just imagine. Bank employees have to spend a lot of time answering on repetitive questions. So, and also users have to go to WhatsApp, and it can be a little bit inconvenient. So, I suggest an implementation of this idea and introducing a chatbot. It will help users to find answers and also help bank employees. So right now, my project is on the testing stage, but I do have some expectations, some expected outcomes. First of all, I expect that deadline will not be missed because of smart notifications people will get. And also, I expect that chatbot will reduce staff workload and also help users to find answers more effectively. And last thing, I expect that applying for a mortgage via mobile app speeds the mortgage application process. And last thing, during the project, I moved across 3 countries. I packed and packed 6 times, and I also drank I don't know how many cups of coffee, but I was very excited about this project, and I'm happy that I could dive into the mortgage process. I found a real problem and solution. So this small achievement gave me joy. And thank you for your attention, and big thanks to my mentor, Veronika Sotskaya, for this collaboration.
No, thank you very much, Renata. Yeah, just to sum it all up and to little bit of more light. So I've been mentoring this case of Renata, and we worked for about 1 month and a half, right, to deliver this case. And it's been a great pleasure for me to actually mentor Renata because she's been very diligent and really took her time to understand this complex, really complex industry and how things go there. And from my side, I wanted to ask Renata what was the most enjoyable and interesting thing for you from all the process and all the steps you took?
I would say communication with users, with potential users, because I could find a person who are in the mortgage process right now. So it was really interesting to talk to them, to learn about this process in detail.
Mm-hmm. So actually to use this empathy stage, right, from all this
Yes, yes,
design
right.
thinking process, and sometimes we do lack it when we just work on some project and some stakeholders already took that part and they just delegate you the designs, right? And you can't really communicate with users that much, and you just start feeling a bit, demotivated at some point. And that's why I think this mentorship program is important for those who want to grow, right, and maybe transition to product design to really understand what the product is about, right? It's not just design, but it's much more than that. And I try to give people this ability to really take that research, right, thing, and just do everything by yourself and sort of imagine this is your own product. Not even just imagine, but really think about that as if you were a product owner, and you should understand why people need it, right? What problems, what pain points you will cover with that, and all this. Thank you very much, Renata. On this
Thank
note, we
you.
will be saying goodbye to our audience, and I will leave all the links under this video for people to get back and check what the presentation was about. Actually, you can find the deck of slides and maybe consult it and take a look at what you can speak about when you're presenting your product case study, and also more information about this mentorship program if you do need some help and assistance and you feel like you're getting lost in all this research process and you need feedback. We actually provide it as well as the topics for your products as well. So, on that note, I'll see you next time. Thank you for your attention.